Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we are talking breastfeeding, all about breastfeeding and my experience and how I feel about breastfeeding. So as you saw from the title, this is about breastfeeding a toddler. My daughter is going to be 2 in September, which is very exciting. It's the 4th of September, so very soon. I think we're going to do a Winnie the Pooh party, aren't we? Yeah, Winnie the Pooh party. That's for her 2nd birthday. That's what the video is all about. You are having a poo party. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. Sorry, do you like having mummy's milk? Do you? No, you're not having it now. But anyway, so let's talk about it. I've written a few things down on my phone, so I do apologise if I look down quite a lot. But yeah, I want to make this video short and sweet. So let's get on with it. So we do live in a society where I feel breastfeeding is still a crime, and a lot of people like on Instagram and stuff also feel this. The most natural thing and the most amazing thing for your child is to breastfeed. Obviously there's a lot of people who are unable to breastfeed, but when you can, it's the most incredible feeling ever, and you don't want to stop. And I definitely don't. And lots more people get stick for breastfeeding in public more than a child would get given, you know, a Coke from McDonald's or a bottle of Tropicana orange juice, which is full of sugar. But you still get stares from people who disagree with breastfeeding. Everyone thinks it's like a public, you shouldn't be doing it in public and it's a private thing. But I have never felt like that, and since day one when I first had Rory, I just breastfed, and I was very lucky to breastfeed, and we just got on with it, and I just didn't care what people thought. And like for me, if I see a woman breastfeeding their child, it just makes me really happy, because I'm just like, oh, you go girls, like in public. And it really upsets me. I know like some people are very self-conscious, which is fine, cover yourself up if you are, but that's what I hate, seeing that, like when you see like the things which are across their like boobs, so you can't see like the baby being breastfed. And I feel like the women feel like they have to do that, because there's a lot of like maybe older people, even younger people, men, women, who are literally so like disgusted with the thought of seeing a child feed from their parent, which is so normal and so natural. It's just, it baffles me. It's really confusing, and that is why I'm doing this video, just to say that obviously there's a lot of people who know, obviously, and there's a lot of people who are watching right now who really know that breastfeeding is so normal. But I hope that I'm making people feel like even if you're breastfeeding your toddler or your newborn, it doesn't matter. Go out there and do it in public, because there's no point in getting stressed, because these people, if they don't like it, then they can put a cover over their head, not the other way around. You don't need to cover your child from having their dinner, from having their lunch, or just their comfort. It's just ridiculous. But positivity for breastfeeding is the way forward, and I feel like everyone needs to be positive about breastfeeding. He was a very nasty person to me, and he said to me, why are you still breastfeeding your daughter? It's weird. Our daughter, it's weird. And I immediately said, no, it's not. Why is it weird that I'm comforting our daughter, my daughter? I'm comforting my daughter. I'm making her happy. I know what my daughter wants, and I know what I want. And I even had to Google it to say. He was like, oh, you shouldn't breastfeed past 2. Obviously she's not 2 yet, as I said at the beginning of the video, but there's a lot of people, not just him, there is a lot of people who disagree with breastfeeding until a certain age. But like, I breastfeed Rory because it's comfort for her. Sometimes she uses me as a laxative, because milk is a laxative, a natural laxative. Not saying go and drink milk to go to the toilet, but for like children, she's sort of like cottoned on. If she needs a toilet and she wants to help things go through, she has milk, and then it comes through within like 5 minutes, and it's lovely for her. And obviously I'm not saying to any other mums who haven't been able to breastfeed as long as me, there's nothing wrong with you. I was just very lucky, and I'm one of the lucky ones, unfortunately, for you guys, in the nicest way possible. I don't want to sound horrible, but I'm just so proud that I'm able to breastfeed my daughter for this long, and I don't think we're going to stop at any time soon. Obviously she'll be starting nursery in September, hopefully. Depends if I can find a nice one. So she'll be starting, nursery in September. She's going to, obviously she doesn't breastfeed during the day unless she really like falls over and like is really overtired and she just needs that little setting off. But it's always night time or nap time. She'll have a little bit of milk and it just sends her to sleep. It's just that comfort. Who doesn't love a little bit of comfort? So I was breastfed till I was 4. A lot of questions I get, do you remember? I don't remember when I was 7, for goodness sake. I literally don't remember, so I'm all good. And that's why my sister always says to me, she's older than me and my sister, and she's shorter than me, and she wasn't breastfed for very long, I think, because my mum got mastitis, which is horrible. And yeah, so she always says, because I'm taller than her, and I'm like, yeah, I'm much taller than my sister, my older sister. She's like, it's because you were breastfed. So I always think it helps build strong bones as well, obviously. Breastfeeding is definitely the most hardest but the most rewarding thing you can ever do from start to finish. I haven't got to the finish yet, so I can get back to you on the finish and see how my emotions are with that. I remember when I tried to give Rory a bottle and she did take it, but she realised that this was when she was like 1.5, and she realised, wait, this isn't booby. So, but I got emotional when I was watching her have the bottle because she's never had a bottle in her life. So now I'm like, well there, let's just throw those bottles away. There are a lot of quotes online about positivity, like with breastfeeding, breastfeeding with toddlers, and my favourite one is, I think I actually mentioned it earlier, here we go. If my breastfeeding offends you, feel free to put a blanket over your head, which is so bloody true. I am currently feeding my nearly 2-year-old daughter, and I get a lot of questions like, when are you going to stop? She's going to want to feed when she's at nursery or when you go back to work. And I'm like, no honey, she only feeds at night, or if she's really, it's just comfort, and she'll soon get out of that. But breastfeed at night, if she wants to, she can, because it's the most normal, natural thing, and it's just incredible. So I really hope I didn't babble too much about breastfeeding in this video, even though it was a breastfeeding video, but I just wanted to sort of say hello to everyone and just sort of come back with a positivity breastfeeding video, because I haven't done one. I don't think I've ever done a breastfeeding video before, and I have wanted to for a very long time, like since I was literally breastfeeding Rory as a baby. Yeah, so I am kind of slowly coming back to YouTube, and I know I say this a lot, but I am. I have recently uploaded a video. I've just been on holiday, so to you guys who are new, probably don't think I look tanned, but I am very tanned. I would show you my tan lines, but I'm wearing a dress. I don't really want to get my knickers out. But if you go over to my Instagram, it is Bryony Harris and Rory Robin, or Bryony Ann Harris. I'll leave the link in the description and it on the screen or something now. So yeah, follow my Instagram. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below all your breastfeeding tips and tricks, and when you think you are ready, or when you think you should stop feeding your child, but obviously when they're ready. I mean, I'm not going to be doing the whole Little Britain bitty thing. Obviously, you know, she will grow out of it, but if she's 4, it doesn't matter. But when she, obviously, like if she's 4, 5, 6, whatever, it's when she's ready. Until next time, which should be very soon, I will see you very soon. Bye guys.